Hi, I finished another from the book A Long List. If you saw my video about the long list, I did say that I had Audition by Katie Kitamura on my. I'd already got that just ready to read, and I had it on Audible, so I was able to listen to it while I was doing the housework and stuff like that. Um, and I know some people thought, well, this is a book that's going to be a bit divisive. And I'm still trying to work out my thoughts about it, as I don't think there is a definitive interpretation. This is my opinion. I don't think there's a definitive interpretation. And what I came away with is that it's almost a novel in two parts, where the two parts are almost quite the opposite of each other, but they are in a way. Our narrator, who's never named, she's a middle-aged Asian American actor. And in the first part of the novel, she's rehearsing for a new play. The action starts in a restaurant where she's meeting a young man, Xavier, a very good-looking young man. And then she spots her husband, and she doesn't know whether he's seen her with Xavier or not, because in the past, she has been unfaithful. And if he spotted her now, will he think she's being unfaithful again? Not that there is anything untoward in this meeting with Xavier, because he requested it. And as it transpires, he requested it because he believes that our narrator is his mother, a thing she denies as impossible. Going back to the play that she's rehearsing, she's struggling with the transition scene because the play itself is in two parts. We don't know what the play is about. We're never told what the play is about, but there's this crucial scene in the middle that she's struggling with. And she finds that it was a waste of time asking the playwright for help, because the playwright doesn't seem to know what she's written. So that's your first part, and then it transitions into the second part of the book, where now Xavier, who in the first part of the book said, "Are you my mother?" and she said no. In the second part of the book, he is the son, and he is now returning home to live with them, with her and her husband Thomas. And the play that she was struggling with in the first part, because she was struggling with this transition scene, she seems to have nailed it, because the play is a resounding success. But the problem she's got now isn't struggling with the scene, it's struggling with her son moving back into the family home, bringing with him his girlfriend, Hannah. And in this second reality, we find that whereas she was unfaithful in the first half, the husband was unfaithful in this second reality. Have we got two realities here? I'm not quite sure. You see, I can't get my head around this at the moment. It's a play that questions motherhood, because is she a mother or not? In the first part, she isn't. In the second half, she is. So it questions motherhood. There's also a thing about race in the theatre. And the final couple of chapters seem to be very chaotic. In the novel, the narrator does make a comment about there's always two stories. What is happening to us and what is happening around us. We've got a book with two stories. It references a play with two parts. Oh, it's... So, is she a mother? Is Xavier really her son? You've got these two parts, these two... I said I'm still struggling to get my head around this. I would love to know what other people think about this. And if you've got the answer to all of these questions, please let me know, because I'd love to. So that is Audition by Katie Kitamura, the second of my reads from the book A Long List. So happy reading. Take care.